don't stand up. You'll hit your head.
Don't stand up.
Ready? One.
Oh God! I don't want to die!
What the? Oh man.
Okay.
Just look at it and fall straight down on your tummy. make a mud angel. Oh gosh. Don't stand up, don't stand up. Oh my God, he's gonna be so muddy. Roll around. Roll on your back. Fuck him.
Me wash off.
Little Bo, it's time to go bury the golf cart.
You gotta go push it in the pond.
Yeah.
Turn around. Look up. You got some mud right there on your shoulder. You're probably gonna have to get it out eventually, aren't you? But it's above the ground. Have a good day. Love you.
I love you, Dad. See you, buddy.
Yeah, put the line on. Fucking professionals now. Thanks for clicking on the video. I hope everyone had a great weekend. It is Tuesday. I was hoping to have this video posted yesterday, but whatever, just one day later than I would have liked. I've been kind of showing more of like vlog type videos, like what I do in my like spare time on the weekends, you know, with my family and stuff like that. If you like that stuff, let me know below. I'll keep kind of throwing in some clips here and there. I figured just more, I don't know, entertainment instead of just the boring old how-to stuff that I always post. But anyways, today's video is basically going to be talking about the Turbo Honda. I feel like I kind of came to a stopping point. I was enjoying the car, but I need to replace the clutch, and at the time it was too hot to do the clutch, but now the weather's actually pretty good. And also, if I do want to push it really hard, in the back of my mind I've always known that I needed a D16 Z6 crankshaft. You can't push the Y8 crankshafts hard because they have oiling problems. They only have one oil port per rod journal, and the Z6s have two, so it's like twice the oiling efficiency as a Y8 crank or whatever. So I think when YouTube does finally pay me this time around, I'm gonna order a Z6 crank and probably an oil pump from Bad Guys. I keep hearing that they have like the best oil pump you can get for a D series, because a lot of these pumps you see, they're like high volume, like you're ported and this and that, but the one from Bad Guys, it actually has a bigger, thicker gear to actually pump the oil, so it literally has more volume. It's not just a ported pump, it has a bigger gear, and it can actually physically pump more oil. So that's probably why it's the best one out there. I need to pair that with the Z6 crank, and I should be in business. Might as well check all the bearings, freshen up the bottom end. I've got like two audiences, it seems like, on my channel. I've got the Honda guys and I've got the LS guys, and I've been kind of posting questions like, what would you rather see, the LS swapped? I thought about putting an LS1 on my CRV, and I kind of asked, like, what would you rather see, an LS swapped CRV? I got this 99 CRV at the motor isn't 100%. Maybe I could put the LS1 in there. That'd be nuts. I don't think I've ever seen an LS1 swapped CRV. Or I could just continue with my goal and put the LS1 in the IS300. And for the most part, it seemed like everyone said it would be cooler to put the LS1 in the CRV, probably just because you don't see that. And they said if I do that, I should make it all-wheel drive, which an all-wheel drive LS1 Honda CRV sounds pretty badass. So I asked that, and it might have gotten like 6 comments, but then I asked the Honda question. I'm like, hey, should I continue the turbo single cam build, or should I change it up and just go like max effort, naturally aspirated, you know, high compression, all that? And I got a lot of feedback from that. I must have gotten 40 comments, like 30 likes, just on that question. So it's obvious that I have a lot more Honda guys on my channel than LS guys. But me personally, like, I was really excited about this LS1. I've been putting the last couple months of like extra income into getting this motor together, and I've been kind of neglecting the Honda. But what I think would be best for the channel, not necessarily what I want to focus on, because I want to focus on the LS1 no matter what it's going in, the IS300 or the CRV. I think either one would be freaking awesome. But the channel seems to want to see Honda stuff, single cam Honda stuff, to be, you know, precise or whatever. So I think I'm going to go ahead and get what I need to get for the Honda. I need to open up the trans. I need to replace the input shaft bearing. I've got the center force clutch, but YouTube seems to be doing a little bit better now, so I might actually be able to afford a better clutch, like a competition clutch or a action clutch. Man, I went on the Action Clutch website a long time ago, and like I entered my email address and phone number, blah blah blah, and I swear this guy, I always get this text, hey, it's Matt from Action Clutch, here, get 20-30% off of a clutch or some shit like that. I always get these like spam texts. I might actually end up with one of them if I get these big promotional discounts or whatever. Either one, they're both fine, action and competition. Let's see what else. So officially, let me know what you would rather see. LS1 IS300, which would be easier because the car is naturally rear-wheel drive. That just, you know, makes the swap a little bit easier. It's got the tunnel for the trans already, you know, it's already set up for it. But the CRV is another story. It doesn't have the cross member or the subframe to mount an engine like an LS1 in that bitch. Like, I don't even know how that would go down. It doesn't have a tunnel cut out for the trans, like a trans tunnel. I don't know what I would do about a rear end just to be like a shit box and get it on the road. I could probably snag a diff off of like a Honda Pilot. I know that the diffs off the Honda Pilot, the all-wheel drives, they're beefier than the CRVs, and they do bolt up into place. Maybe I could rig up some sort of rear-wheel drive diff with that, and the CRV axles I think work, and that the rear CV axles. To get like a custom drive shaft made, and probably have to cut a gigantic hole in a firewall just to fit the transmission. That would just be a huge project, but it would be awesome, especially if I can manage an all-wheel drive. And I've already thought about it just last night. I was up Googling, YouTubing and shit like that. I would have to probably run a Trailblazer SS drivetrain. That's a Trailblazer SS oil pan, front diff, 4070 with the transfer case, the all-wheel drive transfer case. It's a 50-50 split front and rear, and the Trailblazer oil pan actually has a hole going through the center to allow the diff to go through. The diff actually mounts to the oil pan, and the shaft goes through the pan just to make everything compact. Probably have to end up with something like that. I've already thought about it. Like, if I go that route, I think ahead, and like what I need to do. And I was actually getting kind of overwhelmed. Like, damn, that would be a huge project. But no lie, I mean, it would be pretty damn awesome and probably really good for the channel. I'm always a fan of something that's unique, and that's what that would definitely be unique. But let me know, comment below. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one. Later.